Welcome back. So, oh, there's a thief cache around here. I can go empty. Oh no, I already have.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome.
Soon, I can I find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to cut it off.
Taking the Pale gives us another port in Dawnstar and puts us within striking distance of Windhelm. That should make Ulfric a bit more cautious, huh? Battles are won by trained and disciplined men. Wars are won by talented and exceptional individuals. I'm raising you to Prefect. Take this blade as a gift and symbol of your new rank. You've earned it.
Any new orders?
Make your way to our camp in the Rift. We have a few surprises for the Stormcloaks lined up.
Yes, sir.
For the Empire.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Fort Greenwall. And we have to go, blackmail a steward.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Do 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 do.
Spiced wine for the Lincoln's fever.
And you want to eventually strip everybody naked. Just for the lols.
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear radiant raiment is a large
Yeah, Radiant Raiment's guard on that quest.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Rift down.
Climb and back and we'll be off. You might run into some of
There'll
the
be a lot of back and forth in this one as well.
Quite a
Go
few of
from
them
Rift
work the
into the
dark
camp
side, not sure why.
at Iverstead. And there's no carriage that takes you to Iverstead apart from the one at your house, so... Ooh, talking houses, I'll go to the one here and sleep.
What do you need, my thing? Never should have come here.
Oh, hi. I like the way that he's like, shit, how did I get him? He's on the bed.
Skyrim
He's jumped on the bed, what do I do? What do I do? He's jumped in the bed.
Your kind has no place here.
They're just retextured Dark Elves, so we're done with.
Honored to see you again, my thing.
My God, how much food do I need? Shut up, Shivari. I don't want to know about you. Wait for me.
It's a fine day with you around.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Shivari's been there for like 2 weeks now, waiting for me to turn up. And I keep rolling into town and just rolling out again. Completely ignoring what she thinks I'm there for. And she's like writing letters to Elwyn. Elwyn, are you absolutely sure he's coming to this town to get the Blades agent Esbern? Yes, he stole the document, but he keeps coming to town and fucking off again. But he definitely stole the document, so he must be going there for Esbern. But I tell you, he keeps coming into town, and then he does random shit. Like he came into town and murdered this old woman who runs an orphanage. And apparently everybody likes him for that. And then he came into town and he was blackmailing the steward. He's not once went down to that rat way. I am a follower. I never get anything wrong. Because I am a follower. I am perfect. And I have said he's coming to town to get Esbern. I'll tell you, just do your job. Okay, Alaman.
I'm getting sick of rabbits. Go tell the commander. I'm sure the boot in your heart will take your mind off.
You can just imagine this conversation going on and on and on between Elwyn and Shivari. The fucking Dragonborn keeps turning up to town. It ignores the that way completely. And eventually Elwyn's going to think, Shivari, he's sussed you out. He's just not going to eat while you're there. And then Shivari's like, I still have a use, miss. And she turns around, and there's two big followers standing right behind her. And they're gently stroking their crotches. And she realises that to them, she's just a big pussy. God. Oh god. Well, she is technically like a jeet, which is a cat, so she would be a big pussy. But you know what it means. Oh god. That sounds like the start of a very, very, very wrong, dirty movie. We're almost to the camp now. I mean, honestly, Khajiit females being big pussies that you know you can't avoid that joke. It's like when playing golf with your friends. You can't avoid making the jokes about gripping the shaft and missing your, giving it too many strokes. The jokes will just come naturally. You can't avoid them. You just go away, bear. Go around and bear it. Oh, you actually listen to me for once. Right, this is the only Ultimate Legati you'll meet the game.
Something to report? The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim.
I have nothing to report, but I am reporting for duty.
You're going to Riften. My spies report the Jarl's steward Anuriel has arrangements with the Thieves Guild that would be rather embarrassing if made public. I need you to find evidence of her corrupt activities and use it to gain a measure of her cooperation. This will require stealth and discretion. The Jarl's guards won't take kindly to anyone rummaging through her steward's private quarters.
Right, okay. I'll get proof.
Good. I can always count on you, can't I?
I'll just go tell her I'm working for Maven. And
Insufferable waiting.
yeah. You're going to have to help the Imperials out because it will help Maven out. Yeah, that's the story. Well, fine, I'll kill you, bear. Right in the fucking... Oh, hi.
That's all you've got? I'll show you what's real orc. Watch it.
The real orcs just fall dead. Right in the butt. I shot the ninja course.
That's it. That's all you've got. Mercy!
The only mercy you're getting is the mercy of death. Right, can I just get on with this? There'll be a lot of back and forward in this one. Luckily, the Winterhold one is easier. You just roll on up to Hadvar. And he's like, yo, how you doing? We're taking this fort. No muss, no fuss. We're just taking the fort. And he's like, let's go. And you're like, yeah, let's go. And then you just go take the fort. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh, there's a stormcloak back there.
What do you think you're doing?
I was shooting you, I'm an Imperial and you're a Stormcloak.
That's all you've got?
That's what I should be asking you, mate. Hang on, were you the witness? I have to kill this witness. Can't you just stop moving, you dick? Why do things have to move when you're trying to shoot them? Come back here, you witness! You've run away, will you stop moving? Ah. That's supposed to force him to stop seeing me. And Brynjolf's like, is this guy ever going to get to Golden Glow? He's went off and joined some vampires, became the head of the vampire clan while killing off a fucking ancient vampire. Then, you know, he's buggered off to Solstheim, solved a lot of mysteries there, came back, and all that time he's never once bothered his arse with Golden Glow. And he's now unified the whole of Skyrim. Calm down, mate. Look, I'll put my weapon away. And there's no calm spell to work on him. Can you let me cast a spell, you dickwad?
Sons of Skyrim.
Will you just stop combat for 2 seconds so I can hide myself in?
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time. I can make all your problems with a gun. Done. Now move along before
See,
you
they never ever
If you're looking to
surrender
purchase
or never ever stop. You can't, because of this stupid level scaling. The guards become too powerful for any calming spell. And because of a stupid bug, they will not stop attacking you just for a small bounty like that. You're given 2 choices: just murder every fucking guard, or put up with it, or use console commands to solve the problem. But people in consoles can't use the console commands. Ironically, a console can't use console commands.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch the magic.
Yeah, see, that's what I don't get, how she thinks that works.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
Do you recognise this letter?
I suppose you're here to extort something from me? Is that it? Well, what is it you want?
I want... you rebels have a fine job destroying yourselves, soldiers running errands.
So, you're an Imperial spy. Interesting. I have no strong love for the Stormcloaks, but I can't say I'm all that fond of the Empire either. This war of yours makes it difficult for a resourceful woman to advance her interests. Perhaps we can find a way for both of us to prosper from this unfortunate discovery?
What kind of agreement did you have in mind?
What if I told you about a large shipment of gold and weapons?
Go on, I'm listening.
Oh no, I'm no fool. You'll learn what you need to know once we've come to an agreement.
And what about something for me right now?
Well, I suppose I'm not left much choice in the matter, am I? Very well. I trust a hefty purse of septims will suffice.
How much was a hefty purse of septum? Oh, yeah, that's a deal.
They're taking it by wagon to Windhelm. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far. It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment is quite heavy and guarded by many men. Now let's pretend we never had this discussion. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Yeah, we're going to go back to the Legati. Yeah. Because that makes sense. Well, that carriage is making its way to Windhelm. I'll be running all the way back to the camp, the other side of fucking Rift. Luckily for us, Hadvar's going to intercept it, but...
My cousin's outside the dragon, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Hadvar just happened to be trailing that wagon, not knowing what was on it. And it will break down, and Hadvar will keep it in place for us until we get there. So, just by pure luck, that's how it goes. But, in a realistic sense, yeah. Charging across the fucking rift twice. In a realistic sense, it wouldn't be a one person sent to this either. It would be 2 or 3. Like, not like 3 that will run into a fucking castle at once, but a couple will be in town and one will be doing their legwork. And when they find out the information, one will be sent back to the camp. And the other 2 can just go on to try and delay the wagon while they wait for the reinforcements to arrive. That's how it would work, naturally. So anyway, let's get going. Oh, I said gobbles. Right, here we go. We're almost back. Oh. Yeah, this is a bit about survival mode I don't like. Oh dear lord, where is it? Yeah, let's be an archer. Let's get it right up in their face and fire a bow into them. Those boys in the camp did a sure bang up job of keeping the area secure. Why am I getting attacked by fucking gargoyles? I'm supposed to be the leader of the fucking vampire clan. And that's a pissed at me for getting cured with vampirism. I am short of breath. Just from sitting here.
This Imperial armor is damn heavy.
Something to report?
There's a shipment of coin travelling to Windhelm.
Excellent work. I knew you'd bring back something useful. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them and together see if you can't overpower the caravan.
Okay. And then after this, I have to ride all the way back to camp to be told to take Fort Greenwall. Brilliant, Anto. Eh. Yeah, I'm having to concentrate on breathing at points here just because it's difficult to keep my breath going properly. Ooh. It's not easy for me in summer. The heat does not bother me in the slightest. It's the pollen count that bothers me. And right now, with things being super dry, there's a lot of pollen in the air. From all the plants that are dying and sending out their seeds in the fucking vein. Yeah, so having allergies, pollen allergies, is not a fun time. I can withstand any amount of heat. Like, it can be 40 degrees outside and I'll still be wearing my jacket. In fact, it has been 40 degrees outside before, when I went to Canada. And I was still wearing my jacket. I was not bothered by the heat in any way whatsoever. If you ever see me stripping down, then you've got two reasons to be very afraid. One is it's probably so hot that it could probably cook you alive outside. Two, then if I'm stripping down, you'll soon see my naked body, which is not something for mortal eyes. Because, you know, nobody wants to throw up that much.
You there, the traveler! Over here!
Sweet Christ, what's with all the vampire encounters? I think the game's just bugging out. It's like, oh my god, how long have I been playing this now? We'll get to Riften and then we'll save and end the episode, sort of thing.
No more! I yield! I yield! No! You won't get that from me! It's nothing! Do your worst!
Your kind has no place here.
Damn you!
Are you prepared to die?
Enough! Enough!
Oh. Well met, friend. We've been chasing that fiend for a long time. On behalf of the Vigil, you have my thanks.
You can thank me by curing me this vampire disease I caught.
Stendar's light purify you of your ills. None escape the Vigil. All come into the light.
Okay, so we're going to have to take a detour around Riften because you can't ride through it. I mean, that's realistic. I don't think they would let you just ride a horse right through the fucking town just as a quick way to get out through it. So you'd probably have to ride around it, but there should really be a better path than that around it. And then there's this fucking gate here that nobody ever uses. And realistically, we'd have to ride down there, follow the path around the fort. Like so, just like, excuse me, I am not an Imperial spy. This is the path you'd be on. And then you can ride it around and get back to Shorestone. I just wonder how that'll work in Starfield as well. How the bounties work in Starfield. Will it be a galaxy-wide bounty, or will you get... Oh shit, it's 35 minutes for this. We better end here. I was supposed to end at Riften.